Laboop. Hello. How are y'all doing? It's creates time, which means it's time for hand dance. Oh my goodness, it's time for the hand dance. It's time for the hand dance. Oh yeah. Color change. Hello. I've gone from dusty blue to red. It's so red. Oh my god, it's so red. I don't know what possessed me. I just saw it in the... I was trying to decide this morning what color to go for, and I saw it there on the shelf, and I'm just like, yes, I feel like that. Which is a bit shocking, because that's not usually my color, but anyways, it's fine. Hello, everybody, how are we all doing? Hi, Fat Belly! Hi, Daryl! Yes, everybody go follow Fat Belly, because he's awesome sauce. Thank you, everybody, for the hosts. Enigma Code, how you doing? And that's complete. Looks lovely. Thank you, Pelly. How are you doing today? Akida, hello. Not actually liking to show you the new. Ooh. Wait. We have to come over here. We have to come over here. I need to see this. Leaves. There's what? Hang on. What's that one? Whatever and. And the leg! Ah, look at it! Oh, he's so cute. I want to give all of the pats. Oh my god, just, you know, scritches and treats and belly rubs if they're into belly rubs. That's not a trap. If it is a trap, honestly, I'll probably pat it anyway. But, yes. Love cats. Oh, there's awesomeness. Awesomest persons ever, and I need to puppet in that. Yes, puppet is also awesome. Which I can totally say because I'm saying it out loud in my stream and not in text in his chat, so he can't yell. That's totally how that works, right? It's over here, so it's secrets. He won't hear nothing. Nuffin Muffin. Oh, speaking of Nuffin Muffin, I was going to message Salmon this morning and I forgot. Whoops. That's fine. I am not. Yes, shush. Go away. Back to your own stream. Okay, thanks, bye. Toodle pip. Also, I totally, like, when I'm not streaming Creates, I move the camera off, because I have a mic stand, right? And it's over there. It's a floor stand, so the mic stands on the floor, comes up past the table, and then comes over the table to have the camera here. And so when I am not streaming, to make it easier to see the TV, like the whole of the TV, I push the camera over that way. Just so that it's like, because I don't need to see the entire TV when I'm streaming, I only need to see the chat, which is on, you know, over to the side, so that's fine. But it means when I go to stream, I need to push the camera back onto so that it's here. And so just before, like 20 minutes ago, I was like, oh, I need to adjust the camera, so I moved it over, and I totally forgot to check it before I started, but I'm looking at it now and it's fucking perfect! The lines are straight, look at that! Oh, nailed it. Oh my goodness. So something I really need to do, because I have towels. I have these 2 old towels that I use to go put over the desk so that when I'm not streaming, Tancat doesn't get up here and break all of my shit. But they're microfiber towels that I don't use because they're really terrible at picking up any water. Plus, I'm the sort of person, I don't know about you guys, but I'm the sort of person, like, when I get out of the shower and I have a towel, I just want to, like, just, you know, to get all of the water off of me. And I don't know whether it's just that particular towel that I had, or whether it's just to microfiber in general, but, like, you can't do that with that kind of towel. You have to gently pat. And it's like, I don't have fucking time for this. To give me a proper towel that's absorbent and takes all of the water away, and yes, So those 2 microfiber towels now act as a shield for the craft table so that Tankat doesn't eat everything. But the problem is that this stuff, which is glitter, is very grippy on microfiber. It turns out, and damn nearly every fucking time I pick up the towels, I pick these up with them. And they end up just, you know, stuck on there. So I should really either do something with these or put them somewhere else and stop pissing me off. And then every time I forget. So, good job, Quirky. Well done. You guys should see the crap that's behind all the camera. I'm so glad that it's only capturing what's directly underneath it. There we go. Scoot that down in there like that, and then we shall put those in there that way, and then hopefully, maybe, I can put that over there and go back to ignoring them. Because they won't get caught on the friggin' towel every time I pick the towel up. But yes, anyways, spare card bases. I finished the cards! I finished the cards! It's after stream the other day. I did them, and then I put them away. I need to go and get to them so you can see. I had to do it off camera because the cardstock I used to put behind it was so shiny. Come over to the card box. Come over to the appropriate box with the cards in. There we go. Whoops. Yay! Oh my god, I made so pretty. I made a lot of pretties. Oops. So we have the silver set. Like so. Lovely. And then we have gold set. Also lovely. Oops. Shinies. Ooh. Shop pretties. Now the question is, because I would like to have some stuff that I chuck up on eBay. I would like to see how my cards go on a place that has actual traffic. Whether or not that leads anything, I don't know, but that's the thing. And so I sort of vaguely made those with the intention of putting them on eBay, but then I feel like I remember somebody saying that they were looking forward to those cards or something, and so now I feel like I should put them up on the Ko-fi instead. I don't know. I don't want to put them up on both because I don't want to have to deal with inventory management. Jangles! In the middle of my beverage, oh my god. I sit here working on my mod pack and quests. Ooh, nice. Do it, dare. See, I want to make some cards specifically that I put on the eBay. So, Teal! Teal is paying for the gift they got from Fat Pally to Fat Pally. Teal! Gosh dang it. Good job, Teal. You dep. Floops the Tealbeard, how you doin's? We can do a swapsies. Wait, who's doing swapsies? Gosh darn you, nice person. Yes. Teal is awesome sauce. Starting with the vanilla stuffs. Ooh. Gah! Great to get. Shut up! He doesn't need encouraging. He's quite capable of being a butt all on his own. Thank you very much. Teal with the gift summons to Enigma. Thank you so much, Teal. Appreciate your face. Butt heart. Which I need to do carefully because my nails are still like not quite fully. Then they're still a bit off. Floops. Oh, I need to add floops. We need floops. I'm gonna try redo my Minecraft chat. Ooh. Teal! Oh my goodnesses. Teal with the gift summage to Echidna! Yay! Thank you, Teal. I appreciate your face. Your face is awesome. And the rest of you is awesome, but mostly your face. Or something, I don't know. Your face is where the beard lives, so of course I'm biased. But anyways, I don't know what I'm doing today. I should finish more cards. That's kind of what I do, isn't it? Finishing more cards. But I have all these books that I'm like learning things and I'm adding things to the books and that kind of excites me too. So like, I'm kind of leaning towards that. How are you doing today, Teal? Are you working or doing the sleepsies or what's happening? How's your beard place? You'll just say no if you ever to meet in real life, I'll give you a hug and I'll never let you go. Not if I get to him first! Although to be fair, if I got to him first, then Pally would hug both of us and then never let go. So you know, that's I'm down for that. Ray Fields wants some Southwest. Get it? Just kidding, souls. Thank yous. Ricky likes to be able to say no. Fuck off. No. No. That's that TikTok song. That one that everybody fucking hates by now because it just everybody uses it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And I can't wait for that to get DMCA'd. Fucking fully expecting a content warning after that. Because that horrific, high-pitched, terrible impersonation was totes spot on. But anyway. I'm good, just going to bed. Yay, bed! You taking all of us with you, Teal? Are ya? What am I doing? What I would really love to do is finish these ones, this set here. But I'm still kind of debating about what I'm doing with it, because I have these to pieces. Where's the one with the folds already in it? There it is. I have this one with the scores in, and so my plan was to go like that. Oops, like that. Put that over there like that. But then it just, I don't know. It's heat embossing the plastic is a bit of a bitch. It's not too bad with the warping, but it does still warp a little bit. And so it's like, it's not perfect. So, I don't know. I just want something on there. And I already know that the dyes are really shit at cutting through the plastic, so that's not gonna help. So I'd have to do Jangles! It's Cypher! Cypher with the resub, thank you so much. You're all here, so yes. Yay! We're all going to bed with Teal! I see you. Yay! Yee! Oh, that's awesome! Wait, how long does that mean that they took? When did I message you about it? There's your name. 16th of March. So what's that, 3 weeks? That's not bad. Because I think that was a... Was that a Friday? I don't have my phone here. I need a calendar. Computer, please. Sometime today would be good. Oh, do I not have... Oh, shit. Well, never mind then. Whenever it was. It was the 16th, whenever that was. Where the fuck is my calendar. Fucking whatever. I can't be bothered. Okay, so Kelly, I'm done with that. Yay! Yeah, I showed your work off on stream as well. Aww! That's aww, thankies. Ugh. I was a little chuffed. as a little chuffed. Showing it off on dimensional things. Oh my goshies. Wait, does that mean my cards are on CatCam? Purple balloons! Yes! We have balloons. And we have... Oops. Because they've got slightly shiny, slightly sparkly. I don't know if the effect is too subtle or not, but... I likes it. And so I don't want the sentiment to like fully take over either. Which is why I had the thought of the clear. Whoops. The clear. But heat embossing on the plastic is such a bitch. I can't remember how big I cut these either. I think they're like 4.5 or something. Something weird. No, it's like 4 1/8. And then I think I folded them down half a... No. 1/4 inch each side. Yes, the cards are okay. Yay! Yee. Plenty of shady. That's good. I hope that it can be like seen. That's what I was going for. I probably, if I was going to do it again, I'd probably do 2 layers of the embossing just to give it a little bit extra. It's a little bit flat, but that's okay. We'll go with it. Actually, because I didn't actually like really put anything away after I streamed the other day, I do actually still have the hot foil machine here. And do I have a... Whoops. Do I have a happy birthday? Whoopsie days. Nope. Nope, you go back over there. Because now that I'm like totally fully down and obsessed with friggin' foiling. Cookie being subtle? What? I know, right? It's such a shock to the system. Nobody saw it come. Ow. Oh, I do have a happy birthday. I could use that one. And it would fit too. I have another one, but I suspect that one's going to be too big. Don't know what that one says. You know what I need to do with these? I need to go through and foil them, and then keep the foiled piece with the plate so that I can tell what, because, you know, it's all the reverse. And I can't always tell immediately what they say. No, that's not it. Something wishes. Can't tell what that one says. Might be birthday wishes. That one says happy birthday. That one says... Oops. A couple of them I have, they're not in packets. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, it says get well. Oh, I remember why. Because they came in this. They came in these packets. They came in these horrible stiff plastic packets, and I just wanted them out of my life. That one's a bow, and then I've got a couple of backgrounds and stuff. A couple of backgrounds that I haven't used yet. There's another happy birthday. Oh, actually, that one. Oh, that one might also be too big, but that would be nice. Merry Christmas. Another Merry Christmas, and what I'm guessing is season's greetings. And then I've got a fancy corner. More words. And thank yous. Okay. I found all the birthday ones. Oh, dang it. Gravity check. It still works. And that's just the ones that I have in there. I've got some in the other place that have sets. Oh, that's right. I have a unicorn. Back in the bag. Okay, so I have this one, which is a hot foil and a die, but it honestly looks like it's going to be too big. Oh, actually, you know, it might just make it. Let's have a look. Is it too much though? It's a lot. Very big and swirly times. So it'd fit, but it'd probably cover it up quite a lot. I don't know about that. Plus I don't know if this will cut plastic. Or at least will it cut the plastic that I've been using. Which is not really intended for this. Like, you can get specifically card making acetate. And I think it's thinner because it's easier to cut. Do I have a spare piece of that hanging around somewhere? Hey, there we go. I do. I'm not going to actually fully cut the entire thing. I'm just going to cut off like a corner just to see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm not going to bother. I know that other die didn't cut through, but it could have been the die. Yeah, no. That actually put quite a lot of pressure on my cutting plate. But it didn't cut through the plastic itself, it just indented it. Which, you know, not what you want. I mean, it could be what you want. You could work with that, but that's not what I'm going for. So that is not the thing. Oh! Fuck. I need to deal with the thing. It's back in a minute. Bye, Teal! Have good sleep, sis! Thank you for coming and hanging about. I appreciate your face. Oops, is taking over. Have a great rest of stream. Proud of you for streaming so much. I said, aww. Thank yous. I'm doing my best. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna make it the entire way through the month, but I wanted to try. It's just kind of worked out that I'll have availability for the next couple of weeks. So, yes. Have good sleeps, Teal. I really want to use this one. Because at least this one I know that the thingy matches the thingy. The plate matches the die, unlike that one, which, you know, turns out was manufactured badly, which fucking sucks. But anyway, yeah. And I want to do it on the acetate, but I don't want to spend all that time cutting it out. Textilian is especially London's blankets and pillows. Aww! That's the thing I need to do, is wash my sheets. It's such an effort to wash my sheets. I have a twin tub, so I have to wash them one sheet at a time. Your best is perfect! Oh, make sure he has nummy snacks on the night table. Aww! What do you feed a beard to help it grow? I would like a piece of cardstock. I just want to try and visualize how much this is going to take up before I decide whether or not I want to carry on with it. So we know it's not the dye that's the problem with the acetate, because it cut through the cardstock just fine. So that's going to be... yeah, that's that way. So that's upwards. I don't know, that might be too much. Let's come back to the piece of acetate. Just gonna chuck that back in there for now. Grapes. Pizza and steak. Well, I'm glad to know that the beard is a cheap date then. Bye, Teal. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run both the dye and the plate, dye and the plate through together. Because it'll do the impression as well, at least it should. So it'll press, it'll impress the words and the outline, and then I can sort of get a bit of a visual as to what we're working with. And already this is why I don't want to have to spend time cutting 8 of the bastards out. Because if I do it with scissors, it's not going to end up with that clean of a cut anyway. Like, I'm trying to cut smoothly, but you end up with those little divot bits where, you know, you've moved the scissors and to reposition the blade, and it just doesn't look as clean. But if the end effect is worth it, then maybe. And yes, I am doing this off camera because it's really hard to see the lines of the where the dye is to cut on. So I kind of need it close to my eyeballs because my eyeballs aren't that good. So to see what I'm doing. So how's is everybody? Welcome to Friday here in the future, start of the weekend, depending on stuff and things. There be footballs on tonight, so it's pie night. Huzzah. Which will be nice, because the weather's being really fucking weird here. It's very cloudy, but it's not cold. So part of my brain's going, ooh, pie weather, and then the rest of my brain's going, no, way too hot for that. Nearly done. I'll be back with you in a second. There we go. So that's what that looks like when it's letterpressed. Which is the effective way you do the impression and not any like dyes or whatever. Don't know how well you guys can see that, but it does say happy birthday from the design. Which would end up there. Which actually kind of looks like it would work. That means I'm going to have to cut all of them out though, and I don't want to. I do think that would look good though. With the balloons popping out of it like that, that's quite effective. And all the details still come through it, like you'd be able to see the strings coming through the background like that, like you wouldn't lose anything. Oh, dang it. I think there was a little part of my brain that was hoping that wouldn't work so that I wouldn't have to do it. Okay, so we do have that one. Just gonna stick that back on there for a second. But then I do also have... That one's going to be too big, isn't it? Yeah. Plus I don't have a die for that one. And then I've got these two. And this one, which also don't have dies, but what I could do then is just do a strip. Oops. Do a strip of the, Oh, actually. That one's kind of a fun font and everything as well. Hey Jade! How you doing? Oh, I think it might be that one. Which I could possibly cut around just loosely. Like basically where that edge of the thing is. And then just glue it, like there'd be spots I could glue it behind the letters. Tiny little dabble dabble. I might keep that actually. Here's the bag for that one. Yeah. That's a good little template to help visualize. I'm trying to configure a gamepad. Ew. I had to do something. Yeah, no, that sucks. That's one of those things you only ever want to do once and then you just leave it. Never to be done again. I think it might be that one. So I guess I am foiling again today. Wasn't fully planning on it, but this machine's still out, so I kind of might as well. did have a vague notion of doing ink blending today, but I don't think I can be bothered. Right. Oh, I did buy a thing. And I sort of, I'm a bit conflicted about whether or not it counts as a thing that goes on the exception list or not, but, because you see how I've got here, I've got these, it's just cardstock. It's just several sheets of cardstock that I've just taped together, whoops, loosely. And I just shove it in there to get the appropriate amount of pressure, because I don't get enough pressure. There is specifically from this company a product. It's basically a metal plate, and you use that instead of using all of those layers of shim like that, and should get much better results than what I have been getting with doing it this way, because the cardstock, when it pushes down on the whole thing, so you sometimes get foil like on these bits. It's where you didn't intend it, because the cardstock's got a little, it's got give to it. Plus, you're not really supposed to use a bunch of layers of cardstock like that. So hopefully, I grabbed that off eBay yesterday, and hopefully that will help with the foiling and make it better, and I don't know. I feel a little bit guilty about it, I think. Because I'm supposed to be doing a no-buy. But on the other hand, it's like, well, if it means that I get like cleaner results, more consistent results, I stop wasting cardstock, I stop wasting foil, like surely all of those are good reasons. But it's not on the list. It's not on the list. Oh wait, that was the right way up. There we go. But yes, that's a thing that's coming. Also, I have a thing that's going to be at the post office today. That's not a crafting thing. Don't panic. Well, I could use it for crafting, but I didn't intend it for crafting, so I needed a couple of spritz bottles. So I found some cheap ones on eBay and I ordered them, and apparently they're coming today. Which means I get to go to the post office later, yay! Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to that nice bright silver one that I had because I like it. And how big do I need to... Oops. That's going to cover that way, so that's fine. How wide is this? About two and a little bit inches. It's 5.5 centimeters, so cutting that. Oops. Terrible rotary cutter. I reckon if I go about I'll go 2.5, just give it a little bit of. I don't want it to be too stingy, because it does tend to shift a tiny bit when you're putting all your stuff down, so. What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should probably do one for practice. I'll cut a spare. Okay, cut 2 spares. So you just know when you're unprepared, it's just going to end up biting you in the ass. Okay, plate. Press the button. And then the other thing I need to do because I don't think I think I used up all of the shit, where did I put it? Oh, that's right. I hit it because Tancap kept trying to eat it. Hang on. There it is. It's in the fridge. Oops. Come on. I only need a couple. 1, 2, 3. Will 3 be enough? That might even be too much, quite honestly, because it's not a very big plate. Is that 5 inches? 5 inches. Hey, Black Cat, what are you doing? What? Black Cat's like, Mum, why you not let me chew on plastic? Because it's bad for your teethies and it's bad for your tummy. Now, what's going to be the easier way of doing this? I'm sort of vaguely trying to cut it efficiently, but I'm trying to think what's... Because I probably will end up trimming them down anyway, because I don't quite know what the sizing is for what I'm going to want. So I think I'll just go with... I'm just going to cut that in half that way. Oops. No! It slipped. I shouldn't be doing this many layers of plastic on this trimmer. That's not good for it. And then that way is 8 and a bit. 2 3/4-ish. Well, that one slid at the last second, but hopefully it's not going to matter. That gives me, what does that give me, 6? Oh wait, no, that's 9. Okay, I can leave the other half of the sheet for now. No point in cutting it up to that same size if that's not what I'm going to need. So... cut it to about yay big. It's very poorly cut, but hopefully it won't matter. Although I didn't really leave myself a lot of excess there, so that's a thing, but hopefully. Whoa, no, hang on. Foil, then card. There we go. And then shim. And then, whoops. Get those out of the way. Hopefully this works better than the embossing did. Oh, that's way better! Yay! Look at that. Beautifuls. Okay, yes. Do want. That is good. I'm happy with that. And I'm kind of hoping also that I can arrange the foil in such a way that I'll be able to use those pieces back as well. Even though I don't have a die for this, I'll just cut them out myself. It's so pretty. Oh, this is a good move. I think I made the right choice here. Woo! That's way too much foil. One sheet of foil. I wonder what would happen actually if you tried to, if you accidentally put multiples in like that, would it fuck up all the sheets, or...? Probably would, because they'd all press into each other. Yeah. I was just trying to get that in while the light was still green, rather than waiting for it. I did wonder whether, like, how much of an effect to peeling it off while it was still hot had. I don't think it's a lot. Oops. Peeled that one off cold and it was fine, so that's good. Whoops. Ah, dang it. It should be fine. And it's gone back to red anyway. I was trying to be quick! It's not quick enough. If they all end up turning out this good, then I'm going to end up with spare. sore spots that left behind, but that's alright. Literally just wipe them off with my finger, so all good. Last one. Or at least the last one. I've got one more piece of foil, but I only had the 9. I cut 10 pieces of foil and 9 pieces of acetate. Schmiert. Now, do I want to try and do the... use the foils while I'm here? Kinda do, but also kinda can't be bothered. Yeah. Also, I was totally gonna I'm sure I've got a spare ruler here somewhere, although I would have liked a wooden one. I think all the ones I've got are plastic and metal. Yeah, plastic to metal. Do I just have a piece of wood, like... Not that I can see. What about in this drawer? Oh, maybe. Oh, actually. I have acquired a wooden stick. I do have popsicle sticks, but I don't know whether they'd be just, like, heavy enough, whereas this is a piece of, I think it's 3mm? 2 or 3mm MDF? Onto which I am going to put a magnet. So now I have a piece of wood with a magnet. And I might even just for... Oh, actually, that might not be a good idea. Hang on. Yeah. I was hoping to not have to, like, attach the magnets to the piece of wood, but what I might do is just use a piece of tape. My thought was that I didn't want the hot metal plates coming in contact with the tape, but that really shouldn't be a big deal. What's up, Black Cat? He keeps going to look at the biscuits that are on the thing there, but he doesn't seem to want to eat the ones that are on the plate. He only wants to eat the ones that are on the floor. You're a derp, mate. They're the same biscuits. There you go. Okay, he's worked out that the biscuits on the plate are just fine. There we go, so now I have a wooden stick with a magnet with a piece of tape. Wow, fancy. But it means I can do this. Without actually touching the hot metal. There is a tool that comes with this machine. It looks like a pair of tweezers, like a big pair, like a pair of tongs. And they come with a magnet, but I don't have those. I did try and look up and see if they were like that you could just like buy them or whatever, but I guess I don't know what to look up. Now, should I go ahead and do these while I'm here? Nah, I think I'll do those off screen. Because what I've been finding so far is that that plate hasn't been working, so I don't really want to mess around with that, so I will do that off camera after streamage. Hello, booking kitties, how you doing? I'm blaming you for the last hour of my life being spent watching Jazza videos. I will take that blame every day of the week. Wait. So the whole time I've been like, wait, did I say something at the start that like inspired you or something? Or what happened? Also, hi. I said spent, not wasted. Invested. I do not have enough room on my table for all the things that I have. It's fine. Okay, let's see. How do I wanna... I'm lining it up with the letters, which I think is that going to be the way to go. I'm lining it up across the A and the Y. I mean, this is the spare, so if I hate it, I can always come back again. I'm going back now. And then... have to make sure we don't cut the tail off the Y, which I nearly did. But if we do that... off of that one and that one. Well, actually no, that's going to be... look. That's very nearly 2 1/4 there anyways. Two and a quarter and a smidge? Like 2 and a... I don't even know what that would be. What is that? 16th? 5/16ths? 2 and 5/16ths. Yes? Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. I was mostly watching the expose, some greenhead guys, example of YouTube. Oh, yes. Yeah. Z. It's like ZHR or something. Some. Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. And he's bonus. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, where do I wanna? How do I wanna? Because this does need to come back down to... is it 3 3/4? How wide is this actually? It's 3 1/2. What I might just do is just neaten up the ends so that they're even. Not that they need to be even, but I'm working on assumption that that will make my life easier when I come to do the scoring bit a little bit later. Okay. So we have that. Let's actually see how this looks first. Ooh, yes. happy with that. I do a little bit wish that I'd gone with gold, but I'm liking the silver. I think it goes with the tiny little bit of sparkle we've got going on in the balloons. Because I think that... What colour is the sparkle in the balloons? It's... kind of rainbow, actually. I'm seeing mostly red and blue. Actually, no. Mostly red, mostly blue and green with a little bit of red. Yeah, I think silver was the way to go. I think that's right. So that should go on there. And then all I need to do is work out where I'm going to score it. Because I do want to score it. Or could I get away with just folding it? What if I just... rather than worrying about like measurements and stuff, just do it on the card. Like that. Make sure that that's scooted in there like that. Uh-oh, is that on there straight? Oh no, I was slightly off. And I've already ruined a nail. It's fine. There's a bit of a rush job that I did this morning, so not bothered. Is that even? Yeah, that side's okay. I need to fix the other side. Set down like that, like that. Hopefully flatten that back out a little bit, just enough that I can redo it and actually get it straight. The bottom wasn't too bad, but the top was off. Yay! That's what I wanted! Yee! Yee! That's what I wanted. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, that's the plan. Now I just need to trim the rest of them down. See if I can remember what I what I just did. I put it on the, it was the A and the Y. Yeah, cutting it on the A and the Y. And the 2 and... what did I say that was? It's the little notch after a quarter. And I'm not going to worry about the ends anymore because I've worked out that I don't need to cut those. That's fine. Because they're going to be folded over to the back anyway. I cut them because I thought I was going to be scoring them. But if I don't need to score them, then it doesn't matter that they're not straight. What is that? 8. Yeah, it would be 16ths. So that's... yeah, it is 2 5/16. I'm not used to working with inches that small. Or fractions of inches that small. Those over there so I don't get confused about which ones are cut and which ones aren't. Yeah, I don't usually... oops. like 1/4 inches, I can work with 1/4 inches. Quilting uses 1/4 inches a lot for seam allowances. That's pretty standard. But 1/16ths? Nah, I don't usually have to worry about 1/16ths. But I'm being a little bit particular today. Because 2 1/4 was just not quite enough. Oops. I'm so glad I decided to change away from that embossing. That was driving me nuts. I really liked the look of it. It looked really good. I liked the font, I liked the gold, I liked the... Whoa, hang on. What happened there? Did I cut that straight? Oh, that end of the thing is short. Oh, that's a bugger. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Fuck. That end down there, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not straight. This bit's short. I had a couple that when I cut it, it just went a bit skew-if. I think I can just roughly line that up there. Is that gonna, are you gonna see that off the... Oh, you are, because it's over the... Oh, shit. This is why we make spares! That one's the spare now. Now we just have to hope that I don't fuck any of them up while I'm actually adding them to the thing. That is a spare, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, good. Phew. I should unplug that actually. Unless I plan on using it again, which I don't currently, but... I think I'll do... I was going to take that off there and do it all based on the same one, but then I'm like, why? I should just do it on each of them since they're all going to need one anyway. So I'm going to come along here. I'm going to line the bottom edge up with the bottom edge. I'm going to make sure it's spaced how I want it to be. Right down like that. They're my mum after all. Dropping shit everywhere. Ah dear. Oh, hang on. Let's bring in the mouse because I have lost some of the chat. I revealed what the fairy dragon looks like. It should be about 7 inches. Your two-part. It's quite a large mini. Hey Travis! How you doing? Mrs. James Bond with the bit! Thank you so much. Look at that. Ah, unicorn! Eye is currently not hurting much. Taking paracetamol tablet this morning so I could breathe. Upper back was hurting bad when I breathed. It sorted it. Now I get to see the best look ahead on Twitch, so keep factory attended. Well, you know, when you pay this much to maintain a human cosplay suit, you'd want them to be good, wouldn't you? I'm glad you're feeling better though. That's yeah. I'd popped into your stream chat last night and I was like, oh, did I fuck up the time zones or whatever? And then I saw that message from you and I was like, ah, that'd do it. Not a problem. Glad you're feeling better though. I meant to DM you earlier and I forgot. So the wings are split into separate pieces instead of like one giant bee per side. Is that would that be like a shipping choice? Because surely shipping one that large would be tricky. Because then it can sort of be, you know, in pieces. Safer to ship. Less prone to breakies. But yeah, so those people that just came in, hi, I'm Craigie. I'm making cards. I'd previously made these. I'd gotten this far, and then I got a bit stuck on the sentiment. I had gone with these, whoops, with these ones, but like wasn't fully happy with them. And so I've been sort of messing about with it and stuff, and then I have a hot foil plate that I hot foiled onto what is basically acetate with some silver, which looks very good. And now I'm just taking the acetate, lining it up with the card, the background, and then just folding it over to the back. Oops. And then smushing it down. So that way we can sort of have the sentiment as kind of, I guess, floating a little bit. But without having to add any glue onto the front, because you don't really want to use glue with something like this that's transparent, because you'll see the glue. Which is not what we want. That would not be fancy. And this is after previously the background was made with a gel plate. I actually have a whole set of colours. I did a rainbow. Oops. Come on, green one. I got a full set of colours, and then we did a die cut of the balloon outline, and then that's got, it's a bit of a subtle effect, but it's got embossing powder in there to give it a little bit of sparkle and shine and stuff. And now we've just added the sentiment. Now that I've finally made my damn mind up what it was going to be. Oops, that way. And so now I've just finished making the sentiments, and now we're doing the scoring bit, and now I can do the gluing bit, and then we can add them to card bases, and they're done. Oh my god! I'm actually going to finish something! Cue half of chat dying of the shock. And then I had yet another spare one. Because that one I managed to cut... Is that the one I cut wonky? Yes. Oh wait, is that the one I cut wonky? No. Not quite sure what went right. Did I use the wrong one on one of them? Wait a second. I had one that had... one's fine, that one's fine. That's fine. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They're all fine. Why do I have a... That one's not cut wonky. I had one that was cut wonky and I put it to the side. I thought it was that one, but it's not. Ah, what have I done? I don't know. Whatever. They all look fine. It's fine. Not bothered. Oh, hang on. They will most certainly be required living dragons in bones have came in pieces. Ah. Excuse me. So cute. Love the cards. Thank you, mate. Definitely don't have the patience to make multi-layered cards. Only done one layer so far. That's totally fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm have like 95% confidence that I have ADHD, so I'm constantly just flitting between shit. Ooh, there's a shiny. Ooh, there's a different shiny. Ooh, there's another shiny over there. Shinies! Your cards look also. Aw, thank you, mate. Has microwaves lasagna. I'm gonna have pie! Do I hear birds in the background? You do. Should I look as I get ready for bed? No worries, mate. Have good sleeps. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate your face. Glad your stream went well. That's awesome sauce. Outside note statement, name is guy get a drafter for best of it. What? That's awesome! Considering how much flack it got when it came out, because people were like cracking the shits about it, that's awesome. Good on them. Where did I put my roll of tape? Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't be. What's happening here? It got suctioned to the desk. I didn't even know that it had suction cups on the back. Where is my roll of double-sided tape gone? I had a new one out and everything. Did I put it away? Oh, I did. Oh, that's right. Because I was using the one that's wrapped in plastic and I didn't want Tankat to eat it. Your birds sound cute. They're not my birds, just to clarify. I don't have birds. I have cats. I just happen to live somewhere that has trees that's full of birds. I believe the ones that you're probably hearing are rainbow lorikeets. It's the time of day for rainbow lorikeets. Later on there'll be crows, and even later than that will be kookaburras. So now I'm going to come along and do a little... Oh wait, I haven't actually decided where I'm putting these yet, have I? Whoopsie days. I do want them up a little bit, but not crazy far. So I think maybe if I come up sort of there, just, you know, that much. Just to give it a little bit of its own thing, but then also not coming up over the balloons too much either. Move that cardstock off of the bin, then I can open the bin. And then I can come along with my stabby tool. Grab the backings off of those. Whoops. Stick that there, and stick that there. And then that shall be there like that. Yay! Go get some kookaburras, yes. The only way is 8 birds you're what? No! No! I've never owned a bird. So my parents owned birds when I was growing up with them, but I've never owned a bird. Now that's going a little bit snug, but hopefully by the time we actually stick that down to a card base, that'll sit a bit flatter. I might actually... Can I sneaky sneaks peel that off of there? And just... There we go. That's a little bit better. I think I pulled it a little bit too snug. But yes, I'll get that flattened down onto a card base, and that should sit down a bit, hopefully. Vaguely the plan, fingers crossed. Cause you're eating them, you know, kid. No, that's not the, no. 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 Like I said, my parents owned birds when I was growing up. They still have one left. They've got a pink and grey galah. But I've never owned a bird. Bring that up a smidge and push that down like that. Lovely. A roast chick's not bad, Scracky. Not when they're roasted, no. Everything gets a go just from the pictures and videos I've seen. Yes. They are pretty birds. Unfortunately they are actually classified as a pest. They're not native to here. My granddad had a couple. He had a big property and he had birds. He had magpies. He fed the magpies. He built a little platform on a stick, and he had his magpies that they knew him, and he'd come out and he'd put a little bit of mince up on the platform there for magpies. They come down and get their noms. He had one of them, cheeky little shit, kept coming inside. He'd leave the door open because they had dogs, and they had a nice big property, so they didn't have to worry about, you know, safety and everything. And so he left the door open. This fucking magpie kept coming in the door and warbling at him and being all like, "Why haven't you put the mince out yet?" How dare. But yeah, there was a couple of times where he found there was twice he found a rainbow lorikeet in his garden that was like hurt or couldn't fly. And so he would bring them inside, and he had a cage set up for them. Big cage, big cage. And he'd like feed them and look after them. And when he got the first one, he got it there and he got a hold of it. It had a broken wing, and took it down to the vet with the intention of like getting help from the vet to, you know, see if the bird could fly maybe. And the vet was like, "Nah, they're a pest. You know, if you, you know, if you don't take it home and look and take care of it, we'll, you know, unalive it." And so he took it home and he cared for it and looked after it until it passed away. And then a year or so later ended up with another one. That time he didn't even bother taking it to the vet because he knew what they were going to say, but neither of them could fly. They tried to, but they couldn't. So they'd launch off the top of the cage and then just like half float, half crash into the floor. Thankfully he had nice soft shaggy carpet for them to land on. Sorry, that was a bit of a tangent. Reminiscing about rainbow lorikeets. They are lovely birds, but yeah, they're not native to here. I was going nuts over here with so much rain. The bin chickens, yes. Is it true? I saw a thing the other day and I can't tell whether or not it was satire, because I didn't look at it that closely, but because I know that Brisbane's hosting the 2032 whichever fucking Olympics that is. Is it true that they've chosen the ibis as like the mascot for the Olympics? Is that actually true, or was I looking at like the chaser or something? I know you're not actually in Queensland, Travis, but like you're closer than I am, so you might know. I will be coming back in with more tape when I go to attach these to the bases, so I'm not worried about the bit that's overhanging, because that'll just end up behind it anyways. Doesn't matter. Blue Jays are bold little jerks. Yes. We've got one here that's we call them Willy Wagtails, and I'm pretty sure that's how they're like distantly related. Because they are obnoxious little shits. That's the word over here. I haven't come my research yet. Oh my god, really? The mascot of the 2032 Olympics is going to be a bin chicken? Ugh, Queensland. You had one job. My grandma fed them in California when my family lived in Atlanta, Georgia area. My family would feed the birds and squirrels. I want to see a squirrel. I mean, obviously I've seen squirrels, but like I want to see a like IRL. When I finally make it to the US and run around in the snow. I want to see squirrels. And chipmunks. My family, I mean, that was my job before I left for school, and when I got home, kept the... Wait, what? I mean, that was my job before I left for school. When I got home, until I had. You've thrown me with that one, Booking Giddies, I'll be honest. What? DJ's here in the Southern Florida said you better take that back. Came home and my dad was working at the kitchen table with the blinds open. I was like, close the blinds before they freak out. Oh. David wants to know if there are squirrels in Aussie-land. There are not. We do not have squirrels. Damn it, I can't get my channel straight tonight. Good job, Cypher Totes Prouds. Okay, I need to make more card bases again. Because I only made enough the other day to do what I was doing the other day, and not any more than that. So let's get that out of the way, get that out of the way, bring back the trimmer. Quick googling, yes, 2032 Brisbane Olympics mascot is a medium-sized white feather bird with a long black beak whose main modern day exhibits diapers. Oh my god. Queensland! One job. Actually, you know what? If I just cut up this entire packet of cardstock, 200 GSM white cardstock from Officeworks, and I can make that packet go away. Sure enough, the Jays come and on the window screen start beating their wings and raising rackets with their evening films. Gosh dang it, Dad! You're freaking out the birds. Oh, so many plastic fuzzies. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Hopefully that's all of it. Hello! Ibis has to be better than the Izzy. What is it? Is it 99 cent? The what? Is that actually? Was that it? Like, actually? I was in shock and when I said the screen's first up for the birds, not the cat. Oh, the poor cat! It's getting blamed for what was clearly the fault of the birds. I'm gonna have to Google that later. Because that's... What? Oxygen? I don't know who that is. I don't recognize the name, but I mean, maybe they popped in and lurked, I don't know. She was kind of there occasionally when we hadn't let her in because she knew we could see her during dinner. Smart cat. Frickin' birds though, holy shit. I think they forgot that they were wild birds. Or at least meant to be. Can share a link with a mod if you like? Yeah, sure. Washington State interviewed the Stella Jays? And then we're coming through the side and I was like, oh, the cheeky buggers. Sound like Grandad's magpies. Some of these, like, I mean, I know we're talking about birds at the moment, but some of these animals, wild animals, who like come up to the humans and be like, need helps, please? How do they know? How do they know? I'm sure it's just because we only hear about the good ones and not about all of the, you know, animal approaches human and then human kills it or whatever. Like, you never hear about those stories. You hear about the, you know, the good cute ones where it's like, wild animal approaches person and the person's like, I heps. Like I saw one on the dodo the other day of a dolphin that approached some divers because it had a hook stuck in its fin. It couldn't move one of its fins, and it had a fishing hook and a length of line stuck in it, and it had like wrapped around and was like hurting it and stuff. And so obviously the divers helped out and you know, got the hook out and got the line off and stuff. But like, how did the animal know? They're divers. They've got, you know, they've got bubbles going on because of all the air that they're like breathing out, and they've got these big ass fucking torches, underwater torches, big lights. You know, how did it know? Why did it get all close to them and was all like? I mean, they obviously wouldn't have known that they would help, but like, if you're a wild animal and you see a thing with a bright light like that, you swim away. The trial Wikipedia. Oh, there we go. It's time to. Oh yes. Izzy mascot. There we go. Thank you, Daryl. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oops. Oh dear God, what the fuck? Official mascot of the Atlanta 1906 Summer Olympics, initially named, what is it? I don't think anybody can be blamed for that reaction. Its introduction at the close of the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona. Animated character with the ability to morph into different forms. With a departure from the Olympic tradition in that it did not represent a nationally significant animal or human figure. Thank God! Search for a mascot. John Ryan. Senior Animation Director of Atlanta-based design firm, whatever that says, design something. Blue tear-shaped blob with rings around his eyes and tail. Sneakers. Star pupils. Toothy grin. After a very critical reception to its introduction during the closing ceremony, began to work to reshape the character, specifically focusing on children who are far more attracted to the character than adults. Really? Renamed to Izzy, several changes were made. Adding a nose, longer limbs, skinnier and more athletic. Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, nah. I think that's in healthy competition with our bin chicken. Sid Elliott Lily, yes! Yes! We had a pet that was named after one of those. Oh, good, yep. Okay, just says, betting about when this came in had no context, yes. I will mention Tarl is currently live, so he's busy with his own thing. Thinking lots of drugs were involved? Yes. Lots of adult beverage. Or something, that's the only thing that makes sense. 'Cause, yeah. More information when you reach free, got it, yes. Yes, you do, the context. Context. Wait, what? What? Nothing? What? Nothing? What? Go follow Tarl. He's live. It's not self-promo if I'm saying it. Nearly done with the juppy juppy. I've got 3 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. And 2. Gosh, it's gotten muggy all of a sudden. Ugh. There we go. Oi! No shouting that bitch out in here. She doesn't get no mention. Keep the strips for later. I'll just colour those in with like some ink or paint or something, and then I'll use those for banner cards. Scoring board. Should I score the whole stack or just enough for what I need? I think I'll just do enough for what I need for now. Those pieces are still cut to the right size, so that's fine. He says that the ibis is somewhat appreciated, Miami, Florida. The first leave of the hurricane is coming and the first to return when it's all clear. Ah. So there's something of an indicator of what's coming. Interesting. Although I find there's a lot of animals like that. They can feel these things in ways that we can't. But we have radar. I mean, true. That's a fairly recent invention, though. In comparison to, like, all of human history. There would have been times past where people would have literally relied on watching the reactions of the animals to see what to do. So much so the Miami Hurricanes college football team have an ibis as mascot. His name is Sebastian. It's from there and full of lots of trivia. Yeah, ibis seems to flock a lot in rainbow and ground is soaked in the worms right there. Oh yes. Free food, why wouldn't you? Now, do I once again want to mat these like I did with the other one? Because that looked quite effective. But I sort of feel like there might be enough going on. as that. That is sufficient. Hopefully. Now, normally what I would do is do just 3 long strips, one down each side and one in the middle. But I think for this one, because I want to make sure that it actually stays down, I'm going to put a couple of little bits across like that. Which is a little bit fiddlier, but I think it's just going to hold it down better. Hopefully. It was great, but it's being translated by humans, so room for error. His family restricts whether anchor is any person who can be wrong, so decided to keep their job. Ah, yes, but it's not an exact science. I would argue none of the sciences are exact. They are a constantly evolving process of learning new shit. I don't believe we're ever going to know everything. We might get close, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. There's just too much. There's too much to know. Besides, I'm pretty confident that humans are going to just wipe themselves out long before we have to worry about whether or not we know everything. Oops. Which is a shame, because I do think that overall the human race has just phenomenal potential. But unfortunately, too big of a percentage of the population are greedy assholes who just want to see the world burn. Unfortunate, but probably true. Hello, Tankat. What are you doing? Oh yes, Mum. I'm going to try and lick the plate that doesn't actually have any food on it, rather than going and looking at one of the 3 plates that does have food on it. You spanner. He's lucky he's cute. He was all like toots relaxy and purry last night, so I totally took a pair of scissors and trimmed off all of his paw fur. And now I can actually see his beans! Oh, he liked cards, he's showing the picture and he's got... is he awake? But he's right off to work. Aww! Thank you, mate. I do apologise that I had to hide the VOD. It's very annoying when that happens, but... glad he liked. I haven't added them to the shop yet, but they will be going up in the shop. I had kind of debated putting them up on eBay instead of Ko-fi, but... I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered maintaining 2. But at the same time, I want to have some on offer just, you know, on a marketplace, effectively. Babies are the best. They so are. They're so cute. Okay, so trimming the paw fur, but like, why? I mean, I can't speak for the dog groomer, but I know in the case of my two, I try and do it when they let me do it because, the beans and the pad, give better grip. So it does help them get around a bit. Because they'll go to run through the bit of the place that has, like, not carpet. And when they've got they've got the beans and they've got the pad, and then there's fur in between, and that grows long and ends up covering up the pad and the beans. And so, like, when they go to grip, there's no grip because there's fur in the way. That's why I like to help them with it. I say them. I help Tan Cat with it. Black Cat, absolutely not. Hates having his feetsies touched. I've spent years trying to just gently get him used to the idea of maybe just putting like a finger on one bean and he will tear my head off. Like running around the house in socks. Yes. It's just, you know, like sometimes they'll get the zoomies and they'll try to take off on the, like, it's that fake timber lino stuff. The strips of timber lino stuff. So it's not real wood floors, but it looks like. And they'll go to take off that, and they do that thing like they do in cartoons where they're running but they're not actually moving. Because they just don't have any grip. So it's like, oh, let me help. Ooh. Oops. Okay. Card bases. Card fronts. Stabby stick. I went fast with the resolutions and covered it. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. It's totally personal preference. There's no... You don't have to. I just find for my two it makes their life a bit easier. But if not applicable, that's totally fine too. So they can give us yes. That is a handy thing with cats. I'm so glad Black Cat's medicine, I'm able to crush it and put it in his food, because if I had to do the thing, like, I can do the thing where you grab the cat and, like, grab the top jaw and pull them back and put a tablet down their throat, like, I can do that, but Black Cat would rather kill me, so I'm quite glad that he has the kind of medicine that I can crush and put in his food. Nope. Need to take away the mat. That whip of the thing is annoying. There we go. I'm trying to get it so that it'll sit down mostly flat. There's a little bit of, it sits up just a smidge, but that's totally fine. That's what I wanted. Yay! Short hair, so that much. Yeah. I always thought Tank Cat was short hair, but he does have such ridiculous paw fur. He gets it worse than Black Cat does. Mum and Dad got new carpet months ago. Shortly after Spencer Cat's claws got slightly too long, enough she tripped again because of the hat. Oh no! Oh, oh, Spencer. Oh, floof. Zoom out of kitchen since it's kick up the bathroom a bit. Yes. Yep. Might too have done that. Which is kind of why I mostly don't have mats anymore. Particularly, I don't have, you know the like shaped mat that you can get to put around the base of the toilet? I had one of those when I moved here, because I had one when at my previous place, and so I brought it with, and I had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and then I'm like, yeah, no, not keeping that anymore. Because it used to be that the area where the litter trays were and the area where the toilet was separate places, but that's not the case anymore. And so Tankat would do his thing, and then he would totally dig the toilet mat over to the litter tray and use it to bury, you know, what he'd done. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. So I just don't have a mat anymore. I wonder. I'll leave that sitting up like that. Kitchen floor is just cold, so it's mat in front of the sink and stove. Oh yeah, totally fair enough. I'm sure it's always the whole runner in a panic sprint. Oh no. You need to get some of that that grippy stuff. You know, the stuff that they use for like drawer liner or whatever? Get some of that and put it in between the mat and the carpet. I might end up coming back in with my bone folder on these and just, whoops, pressing them down a little bit more. They're bowing a little bit more than I would have liked. I mean, it's not a big deal, but... Oh my god, I'm nearly done. This set is nearly done. I've been thinking about it for freaking days. Ever since I was working on those gold bits the other night and going, yeah, this isn't working. I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna fix it or rectify it or whatever. So glad I found that hot foil. I haven't really done, like, because I got gifted this hot foil machine, which is very kind of generous. But I definitely wasn't using it to its fullest potential. I think it intimidated me a bit, to be quite honest. But now that I watched some YouTube tutorials, I have this kind of course thing that I'm doing. And now it's like, I want to foil all of the things. It's so pretty. Give me all of the shinies. Although I will not, I would need to start working out ways to use up all the other colours that I have. I have a bunch of different colours of foil, and I'm trying to do a no-buy year, and I'm trying to use up what I have before I buy anything else. But I do really love the gold and silver, because they go with everything. Almost. Yay! I has made cards. I'm a card maker. Fancy pets. Just sit just a little bit more. I'll do that on the other ones as well. Eee! Oh my god, I actually finished something. What? Oops. Oh, what a pretty colours! Rainbow! Yay! Right. Now I'm gonna have to think of something else to do. Oh my god! I've got like an hour to go. I do need to finish before 5 o'clock because I'm going to have a thing at the post office and I need to go and to get it. So I'll be doing that at some point. But I'm going to take a quick break because I need to stand up and stretch and make sure my neck and shoulders don't get too stiff. So I'm going to do that. Shell returns. Eyes returned. Squee. Okay. Those cards are done. Oh my god. So what do I even do now? I'm thinking... I do have those other bits of foil that I said I was going to do. Otherwise... I do actually have... where'd I put them? They're over here somewhere. I do actually have more of those coloured backgrounds to do. I have another set of those, and I also have... Oops. Oops. Rainbow. Because I was just kind of playing and experimenting with the gel plate. And I was like, well, I have all the colours out anyway. I might as well see what I can get out of that. So we have rainbow. Hi, Oz! How you doings? Yes, I swapped colours today. Mostly because I chipped a nail. Which, I hate that phrase. Because I always associate it with those slutty bitches in high school. But, you know. Oh my god, I chipped a nail. Like, no. I took a chunk of one off and it took all the polish with it, so I'm like, well, I guess I'm taking my polish off then. But yes. How are you doing, Oz? How's Kenai? Work complete? What do I do with them though? This is the question. And how many have I got? 4, 8, 12. I've got 12, so I can do 3 sets of 4. Maybe 3 sets of 4. Even though I have like these ones which are kind of like spotty, and then I got these ones that are smooth, we'll just kind of mixy matchy. We'll do 2. Actually, no, we'll do 2 of each. There we go. That'll work out. 2 of that, 2 of that, 2 of that, 2 of that, 2 of that. There we go. Solve that problem. Kina is good. Excuse me. Kina is good and a little jealous at the moment. Of what? Does Oz have good noms? What would be Friday night dinner? Blurg! I'm dying, it's fine. Break is complete, also got a free Tinky Kit Kat there. Ooh! Yay! Chocolate hype. I have chocolate at KFC. I wouldn't recommend them at the same time. I'm not convinced that chocolate and chicken kind of work. I mean, maybe I'm sure somebody's about to be like, oh, it's made, great grandmother made chocolate stuffing for the turkey or something. I don't fucking know, whatever. But like, yeah, maybe don't put your chunky choc chip Kit Kat on top of your popcorn chicken or whatever. I don't think that's going to work. Now everybody's just, I know, right? Fuck. I'm gonna carry on with the hot foiling because I'm kind of on a kick with it now. I've got so many plates that I haven't used yet. We've got the vibes one. I'm not gonna do the vibes one again. I mean, I could, but that was for that one, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm sure I'll have to find some little bags for the other ones. Not because I especially need them to be in bags, but then I can put a label on them that says what they say, so I don't have to sit there trying to read it fucking backwards. Wouldn't that be nice? Chocolate cappuccino does not sound good. No. Mole sauce? That sounds dodgy. It'd be like ice cream covered in milk. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I used to know someone who ate, ice cream with chili sauce. And my first reaction was, oh dear god, why? But then, like, you know, I mean, that could sort of, like, that's one of those weird combos that actually maybe could work. Because you've got, like, the cold of the ice cream and then you've got the hot of the sauce. That's kind of, that could, yeah, maybe. I'm not gonna. I'm too big of a wuss for chili sauce at the best of times, but... Ooh, 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 I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one. I don't need to know what that... Well, no, I don't need to work out what that one says. It says, don't forget to love yourself. I definitely want to put that on a card. That'll be pretty. Snowflakes, fancy corner. And then I've got that one as well, but I might have to... Would that fit? No, it probably would fit just. Maybe we could give that a go. I've got one that says you are going to do amazing things. Which I think is nice and, you know, profound and stuff. So that one maybe. And then the rest ones I got here are backgrounds. Or they're like too small to really make much of an impact on the card. I'd have to add other things, which is fine, but I want to see what I've got going on first. Where are my sets? Let's get all this cardstock out of the way. And my book. This is one of my books. This is my technique book, and then I've got another book for sentiments, which at some point I'll do a stream, possibly Monday. Might make Monday stream that. I'll have a stream where I just sit and make sentiments so that I can fill the book, so that I can be prepared for future me. And at some point I would like to start a book of ink combos. I think that would be like ink colors blending stuff, because that's another thing that I struggle with, and I feel like if I have like references that I can sort of refer back to, then that would probably be a helpful thing for me. I think my brain place would appreciate that. Get out of the way. Oops, that's not even the right box. Hang on. That's the box I was looking for. Jangles! Here's the Jangles. I will be back with you in a minute. I've just kind of stepped away from the thing. Just hold that thought. Stamp and die and hot foil. There we go. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Student, Christmas. Background. Sassy, Christmas. That one's only stamps and dies, but maybe we can make that work. Christmas. Whoops. Christmas. And those random sets that have the hot foil in. Okay. Back to screen. It was Oz! Whoops. With the gift summage to J Tiger Plays! Yay! Thank you, Oz. Hang on. I've missed a bunch to chat now. Whoops. Pronounced Mooley? That seems okay. Hot or window depending on the chili. Yes. And the quantities. I feel like if you only had a very little bit of chili sauce, and you like, you know, every spoonful you got like mostly ice cream and just a little bit of shit, that would be like, yeah. Hot apple pie with sharp cheddar, yeah, that sounds good. I've heard that you guys do that, and I can't picture it. That's not a thing that we do. Hot apple pie with like ice cream or custard. Or whipped cream. Oh, mole, okay. But it was really made to feed to turkeys and fatten them up. End up killing them, so the humans do, so that says humans fix it up before they have to decide to eat something like that, 8 months, you didn't taste the profit. Yep. Hi, Jackie! The poor turkeys. I don't understand the cheese with sweet thing here, so it's Christmas cake. Okay, there's a variety of sauces in Mexico, people forget it's not naturally sweet. That's true. Most like chocolate bars and stuff, it's been sweetened and things, but regular chocolate is kind of closer to like dark chocolate. Bitter. Usually doesn't make it taste other things, then we just eat it as is, yeah. Yeah, there are sweet cheeses, yeah. Thanks, Oz! Had an interest in cheese! And a gift sub! I mean, cheesecake is cheese and sweet thing. True. Ricotta, never done cheddar and apple pie. No, I haven't either. Don't see a need to combine the two, not looking at that. Yeah, pretty much with Oz on that one. Like, if other people like it, that's fine. And, you know, if that's the thing in other places, that's fine. But just, yeah, I don't feel any great desire to run out and buy some apple pie and some cheese and be like, yes. This is the dog's spice open. Clearly he closed his good eye. Yes, it's him and is okay. I think he has an animated himself. Does that speechless. Oh my. I saw that. I saw that. Comic? Is that what we're calling it? So I have this one. And that could be cool. I like this one up here. Just a card to tell you I miss you and your smile. Which could be that could be a nice one. The thank you kind of works as well. And then I've got these sets. I've got these sets, for those that remember, these are the ones I bitched about that they didn't make them correctly. But the sentiments aren't very big, so like, yeah, that's not, I don't know. It would need something more, I think, if I was going to do something like that. See, those ones are nice, but they're going to take up so little of the card front, you know. It would need something else. I don't know what that something else would be. And then I've got another one that's birthday. It's not foils, it's just stamps. And I don't feel like any of them quite sort of match. I think I might do... I'm going to do at least one set of the rainbow with this big stamp, and I'll do some heat embossing on it. I don't need that one right now. I don't think I'm going to need any of those. Still debating on that one. I'm going to put them on there. I just hope that I don't forget that that's not where they're meant to be. Right, so... I know I definitely want to do this one, so start there, I guess. Oops. Ah, bugger. Sometimes the little bit of adhesive that they put on there to keep it from moving around in the packet sticks to the plate and not the piece of card that it comes on. Which is annoying because it means now I have something sticky on the plate rather than not on the plate. Oh, that's annoying. Get a little bit of, whoops, a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in there just to kind of help dissolve the goo, hopefully. Just because that part's going to be on the heat of the machine, and I don't want the adhesive all ending up all gooey and horrible. Tell us you'll get your dupe levels. I mean, I am the bestest dupe, so it makes sense you would need to yell at me to tell me that I'm awesome. Not surprised. There we go, that's the plate I'm going to use. It should fit in there quite nicely. Like so. Because we want it about there, so I did say last time that I was going to make a little mark on the thing here, because it's not going to hurt it. This bit of the thing doesn't get hot. It's the grey bit that gets hot, this bit here. So if I put a little mark on that, so I can actually see where that line is. There we go. And also that one. That's better. Because what I try to do is line it up, because there's, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a grid on here. There's measurements all down the edge that are like engraved in, and then there's a grid on the thing. And so what I try to do is line the cardstock up where I'm going to have it, and then I'm going to line up the plate. I think it might be off screen a little bit here. There we go. So I line up the cardstock with that, and I'm going to line up the plate with where I want it, which is about, I'd say about there. And I'm just going to carefully try and hold the plate more or less still and just go like that. And so now, hopefully, when I come back and I'll have the foil down and I'll just put the cardstock down like that, it should line up where I want it to be. Hopefully. We shall find out. You just want these P1 area, how does that make you best dupe? Well, it's clearly that it needed to be out in the, it was feeling confined in the place that you put it, and it was sad because it was lonely, and I was helping it make friends. Yep. Makes total sense, Tarl. I don't see why you don't get it. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's plug this back in. How are we going for time? 4:45. Sweet. I haven't decided what colour of foil I'm doing yet. Because, like, I don't want to go with silver and gold all the time, but I know that it matches with all of the colours because I'm doing such a broad... Actually, no, this one's rainbow, so... But still, we know it matches with all the colours. So... I do actually have more than one kind of silver. I've only got the one roll of gold though, which kind of sucks. What's that one one over there? That's blue. What's this one? Oh, that's yet another kind of silver. I have 3 different patterns of silver. Like so. Different effects. All very shiny. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. That one back there is like a copper colour. Oh, actually, hang on. Would that... Oh, nah, it's more of an orange. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with the silver. I think I might go for... I think we'll go with the holographic. The shattery one, this one. Or do we want to... Oh, do we? Piece, it's a backwards Q, so it was Q order. There we go. Exactly. See, that's what it is. One's American and one's Australian, so one of them's going to be backward. Do I want to go with Crazy Bright? Or do I want to go with... Still holographic, but a bit more subtle. Actually, you know what? I might go for subtle. Subtle. I didn't actually measure the plate. Oops. It's gonna fit that way, so that's fine. So we just need... about 3.5 inches. Here's my... What did I do with my cutting mat? Oh, bugger. Oh, there it is. Stop panicking, I found it! Well, this one I'm only doing 4, so I don't need to... what did I say it was? 3.5, so 1, 2, 3.5 over there. Whoops. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Lovely. I think I will at some point have a little bit of a look and see what I can get in silver and gold for those foils. Because like I have all these colours, but silver and gold and possibly maybe a black. Have a look for that as well. Foil. Cardstock and shim. Sit panic. Why is us panicking? Stop panicking! Oh my god. It's silly backwards, it's upside down. Wait a second. There we go. I just got it. Fixed it for you, Cypher. I hope that worked, because I didn't do a test one. Oops. Oh no! It didn't go. Let's see if I can save it. Cross the beans. I don't know if I managed to line it up again. It was kind of hard to feel whether or not it was lined up because it was fucking hot. Let's press it twice just to make sure. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Oops. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Did I line it up again? I think so. Saved it. Yes! Yay! Couple of little fuzzies, but that's fine, I don't care. Look at that! Yay! Heck yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know whether I just, because it is the first one of, because like I turned the machine off and it had cooled down and stuff, so possibly it just wasn't hot enough. I'm still gonna run it through twice though, just to be sure. Apologies for shaky table. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. And just hope. Yay! The reveal is the best bit. There's a tiny little bit up the top there, but I do not give a fuck about that. That is fine. Should I do these two the opposite way? Have the purple at the top? Yeah, go on. So they're not all perfectly samey, you know. Variety is good. I found out the other day, and I would not get one until basically like I had a house, so that I could have a proper craft room and have space to keep it, because I'm going to assume it's bigger than the one I've got. But I've got a, when you see me doing the rolling thing, it's a manual die cutting machine. It's called a Sizzix Big Shot. I just found out the other day that Sizzix has come out with an electric version. I forget what they've called it. Oops. Come on. There we go. And yes. Oh, that one went a bit off. I'm gonna run it through again. Yes. Because that would be so nice to not have to manually run it through. There are other companies that have done them as well. They're certainly not the first. If anything, they're behind the game of other companies, but I forget where I saw it. popped up somewhere and I was like, ooh. I would absolutely not have the space to have one now. But one day, when I wins the lottos, that I don't play, and buy a house and have a craft room, I'm totally going to have an electric die cutting machine. Woo! Saved it. I'm getting a couple of little fuzzies, but I'm not fussed. I can do the thing with the paintbrush and get those off of there. There we go. I did end up shifting the plate though, which really sucks. Hopefully I can get that roughly where it was before. I'm just kind of eyeballing it based on the other one. And probably over a bit. And that should do it. Purple at the top. I'm gonna get nice and toasty. Kino has nums. Yay! I bet he's thrilled about that turn of events. It's so pretty. My mates are pretty. I get so, you know, I don't want to fully use the word discouraged because that sounds really like heavy, but like, you know, I watch these YouTubers that make their cards and they're so pretty and it's just like, oh, I want to make something like that. I want to make pretties. And then, you know, something like this will come along and I'll be like, oh, I made it pretty. Now, which one's the other one I was going to do? Oh, that's right, it's over there. Okay, I'll take that off of there. I think I'm only doing the one set. Those to the side, I'll do them in the future. Still hot. Surprise, it's still hot. Probably won't do anything else to that. I'll just stick them on a base and that'll be good. That's them done. And then I actually need to get this packet open. Scissors. Spongy scissors, because we don't want to ruin the scissors on the plastic. And I think this plastic is the one I worked out the last time I was doing foiling, that this plastic actually works to foil on. I'm pretty sure. So I will keep these. Oops. Because why go and buy a packet of something And you can use what you've got. Especially something that you were going to chuck in the bin anyway. And then what I'll do at some point is get a little bag, like a little resealable bag, and to put this in it. Ah, bitch. To put this in it, just so that I have that bit, so that I can actually see what the thing was. There we go. And again, tiny little bit of isopropyl and a rag. Just to wipe that sticky shit off. I put a thing of tape across there to stick it to that, which is fine. But this is the side that goes on the hot bit of the machine, and so you don't want the stickiness of that getting all over this, because that would be horror bad. Okay, so that is going to fit on there. I don't know, it feels like it needs more. Do I have a little... It's like a... What else have I got here? I need like a little, like a flourish or something. Where did I put the rest of me? Oh, it's over there. Do I have a little like corner or something? I've got a bow, that's a bit gaudy. I've got a unicorn, definitely gaudy. Backgrounds. Where are all my little bits from the... There they are. I've got a few little pieces that get stuck in the corner of the bag. Oh, there we go. Curling square corner. Will that work with that? I've got two corners actually, but I think the other one might be too big. I have these two corners. I think that one might like just physically be too big. Once I actually put that... Well, that'd be alright. Maybe I can do a test one. Let's do a test one. I've got too much going on. Right, scissors. Card. Cut this down so it's the same size. Oops. Then cut this packet open. I cannot understand why these kinds of plates come in this kind of packaging. Like, it's not necessary. I don't see why most things come in this kind of packaging, to be quite honest. Like, if there's a thing, you know, that needs to be like kept safe, like batteries or whatever, like that's I can understand that. It still sucks about the amount of plastic, but at least that makes sense. But something like this, fucking why? Why do you need this much plastic? Why does it need to be all sealed and everything? Why? I think in the case of this particular product, because they're small and they're expensive, It's a theft prevention measure. Which also fucking sucks, but at least I understand it. Ooh, and that one has a... that one had a nice piece, thick piece of tape on, so it didn't end up staying on the plate. Yay! Doesn't mean it ended up staying on the cardboard though, which, yeah. Can't win no matter what I do. Okay, so... that just seems like too much, doesn't it? I think that one is too big. Unless I go... Can I go there, maybe? Like that? I mean, that fits, like it physically fits, but... Oh, is it gonna look spazzy? We'll try it. I'm going to do this upside down so that I can still work in that corner. I'm going to do that, and that'll go... Oh, that one's not flat. Hopefully that doesn't cause too big of an issue. Trying to make sure it's straight as well so that doesn't look weird either. There we go. Okay. That one's cooled down now, thankfully. Where's the packet for that one? There it is. Okay. So what colour of foil I'm going to do? For this practice one, I'm going to do one that I don't give a shit about. And also it's one that I... Oops. Is that piece going to be big enough? No. And there's another little piece of that as well. That's going to be my test colour. That there. Oops. That. It's going to be about there. Shims. Do that. See? Once and oops. Twice. How's it look? How's it look? Nude Goose! Hello! How you doings? Whoa! Well, it shifted a little bit as it went through and it didn't actually foil very well, but it could be the foil rather than the... I don't know, how do we feel about that? Is that a bit much? I kind of like it, but I'm kind of... I don't know. That needs to come in just a smidge. I find it odd that the words were the thing that didn't foil very well, even though that was the one that was bowing out. How odd. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it'll be alright. How wide is this? It's 5 inches. Okay, good. I'm just going to cut this into 4 inch, which is a little bit big, but it doesn't matter. Hope this works. Whoops. I felt it shift. Wouldn't normally need to be too particular about the thing, but this one it's kind of snug, so I need to make sure it actually fits. How are we going for time? 4:15. Okay, good. How's you? Not bad! I'm making progress! I'm actually look, I made pretties. Now I'm hoping to make more pretties. I'm kind of tempted just to make really damn sure that it actually transferred. I'm going to plug it back in so I can warm up a little bit more. And then go again. I don't want to have to like line it all back up again like I did with the other one, because this is 2 dyes rather than 1. I really want it to work. Oh my god. Ah! I made it pretty. I'm now even better than I was when you shut up, Diggies. Yes! I didn't actually intentionally mix those 2 colours up, but you know what, that's fine. I forgot that I'm working upside down. Alright, purple up. Purple up sounds like a Pokemon. No! What? I ended up with a little bit extra. What? What? Oh, butts. Hang on. Hopefully. Saved it! Whew! Okay. It's fine. It's fine! It's fine. What did I just do then? Purple up, so it's gonna be red up this time. Yes. Foil. Yay! Oh my goodness. Heck yes. Okay, I'm turning that off now. Really? There we go. That one didn't want to come off the machine. For a brief second I thought it wasn't magnetic. It is. Oh my goodness. Just need to do a quick... just to get those few little fuzzies away. Sometimes it just doesn't, like near the edges, the foil has, like it doesn't pull away properly. Like you can sort of see through there. Just like the press down bit is the bit where it's meant to have foil, and then this little bit here is like the foil is pulled off of the sheet thing, but because it hasn't been pressed down into the card, you can just come along with, I'm just using a stiff paintbrush, and it takes all those little fuzzy bits off. Because it hasn't been pressed in, it won't like stick. There's no adhesive going on, there's no glue or anything like that, so it's not really sticky in that sense, but yeah, the act of pushing it into the paper is what presses it in. So those bits that haven't been pressed in, they won't stay, but it's just taking the foil off of the like carrier sheet for the foil. So that just takes off those extra fuzzies. I think I need to do that for these as well, although these ones didn't have any fuzzies, really. The design is not quite as dainty, so like the edges are sharper and stuff, and so they tend to not get the fuzzies, but it doesn't take much to pop over it with the paintbrush. And this is just a really cheap, horrible paintbrush. I don't even know where I got it. I have a few of them. I think I must have got them in a set. Simply brushes. Yes. They were very cheap, and as such the bristles are really stiff, which makes them good for doing that. It's too hot. So now we have 4 of those. And 4 of these. 2 one way, 2 the other way. Just for a little bit of variety. So much shinies! Okay, I need to go. Like I said, I have a thing at the post office that I need, well, I don't need to go and get it, but they won't be open again until Monday morning, so I'd rather go get it now and know that I've got it and don't have to worry about it. Who is about? Oh, I know exactly who we're raiding. I know exactly who we're raiding now that I've seen the title. I mean, I was pretty sure anyways, but even extra points now that I've seen the title. Yoikomas! Thank you for the stream and then things again. Yay! Glad I could help. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation again, even though she was very kind and said it last time I rated her and I totally missed it. Lady Neska? Nieska? Something like that. I'm sure she'll say it when we get over there, and yes. But her title says it's a birthday stream! Yes! Let's go say hi, and happy birthday, and all the stuff. No! Wait, what, no, what niggas? What, no, what? Bye! Night Cypher! Thank yous everybody for coming and hanging about. I appreciate all your faces. Slash raid, there we go. There's the raid cool. Crafters of the quirky variety. I shall see you guys tomorrow over on Geek. Short stream, because it's group night. As far as I know. I haven't read otherwise, but that could change, but we'll see. And yeah. Geek tomorrow, Geek Sunday, back here on Monday. I might do the ink blending stuff. That would be cool. I don't have to worry about it yet, though. We'll decide that in future. Me will take care of that. Be good! If you can't be good, be crafty. Catch you later, guys.